with. First one, I guess, was animal to human. You've always got those translational issues. So if you're doing animal work like we are and other groups are, how translational is that to humans? And especially with the in vitro as well. Can you use the in vitro to drive what you're doing and narrow down what you want to do and then go to the appropriate animal model? So that's one gap. Relevant exposures, I think, is a big one, and this is something that they hit on at the Cope Fighter Summit multiple times. You see that nice list up there: hypoxia, hyperoxia, stress, fatigue, all these things. And at least from what I've seen, everyone tends to do this individually. Oh, we want to look at just hypoxia. Oh, we're looking at just fatigue or just this. When in fact, it's a multitude of things that they're being exposed to. So like in the fighter pilots, you've got G-forces, you've got altitude, you've got work of breathing issues, different things that if you're just doing one of these, that's great for 6-1, but for 6-2 type work and up, there needs to be a combination of these. Top-down requirements kind of goes to everything in our minds, starting with, and this is way above my pay grade, but are the product line leads dictating to the CRAs, this is what we're looking for. We have assessed what is needed by the Air Force. We need this, they then assign it to CRAs, and the CRAs come out to us and say, hey, we're looking for this, we need to support this, can you help, can you help, can you help? And I think that's a gap that they're trying to address, and hopefully will be. Specialized equipment limitations, I know we have a capabilities section later, but one of the things when you're, like most of the stuff that we're doing in this research is mechanistic driven. So what is the underlying mechanism, molecular, cellular, whatever the event is? Can we get better equipment to do real-time analyses? If you're doing neural work, can you look at, like we talked to an expert at Wright State who can do in vivo real-time imaging of deoxy and oxyhemoglobin. So if you're actually having some sort of cerebral hypoxic event, you can be monitoring that in real time. We're not there yet. They're not ready to do it on animals yet, but these are the kind of things that we're missing with the research. We do a lot of omics, which is really nice and helpful, but it's also a snapshot. So, doing a lot of this work in real time is a big gap and going to be essential. And then Jorge mentioned this, and I'm going to try not to butcher it, mechanistic guided response time. So when we're out, different people will react different. The pilots have different, physical features, different genomes, everything, epigenetic labeling, any of that, imprinting. And so their responses are all going to be different. So can we use mechanism to kind of guide, okay, this is probably when a response or something's going to happen, or this is how they're going to respond to that. And if you want to add anything, if I just butchered that, then. So anyway, I see a lot of other good ideas. I'll step down unless there's any questions.
Thank you.
Yep.